Are we recording?
We sure are.
Who can say where the road turns? I don't know if those are the words.
They're probably pretty similar. So it's
Who knows? Who's to say where the road turns? Who's to say?
I'm pretty sure that's like not emerging, but yeah, a road sign.
No.
Who's to say? Like every time that I'm gonna see like a little. What are you doing?
There's a fuzz flying into my mouth, and I didn't know where it was going.
Into your mouth.
Oh yeah, into my mouth.
Into your mouth. It's fine.
I thought it was a fly, and then I kept backing up, and it was following me, and it was just fuzz.
Just the fuzz. It's
or maybe
just the
Buddha's
fuzz.
hair, because
Oh, it could be because it's all over the place.
she's just under the bed,
Always.
fluffing herself.
She's doing something. Who knows?
She is.
I only see her once a month. That's not true. That's a lie.
I'm always like, where's Buddha?
Just under the bed.
Hiding from me.
Always.
Well, hello, Shay.
Hello, Brianna.
How's it going?
Just a little old gimp in this big old world.
How's your foot feeling this week?
It's a little bit more sore. Because last week, at least, there was like some, the padding of the busted blood vessels. So the good news is the swelling has gone down, but the bad news is it hurts real bad. Which I went to like my chiropractor, and they said it's probably going to be a lot of rehabilitating the Achilles tendon, which really sucks. So
What are you gonna have to do?
I don't know.
Call up Achilles?
I was like going to say kill a god or
tell him
something.
to
Is that what he
help
did? I don't know what he did.
He wasn't he a messenger?
No, that's Hermes.
Oh, with the little feather?
Yes.
I'm just thinking his feather things were on his Achilles heel, so I thought he was Achilles
That's a good point.
in the movie Hercules, you know?
But that's still Hermes.
I know, I'm
okay,
just...
got it.
I was envisioning him
As something else.
as Achilles, but that's different.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention in my Greek mythology.
You're fine. It was weird. Actually, my Greek mythology, the most I got from that was actually from my science teacher. Not my history teacher.
Oh.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. How are you, Brie?
I'm great.
Perfect.
That's all I gotta say.
That's all you gotta say. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, just living life, fucking trying to get this hustle going. I've been hustling
Have you?
also a little bit. Got
Little-
some new little jobs happening and new
That's awesome.
horizons. Some new
nice.
exciting dinners coming up. So
Ooh.
I'm excited.
That's a good
Some
thing.
menu planning and things like that.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I heard from a couple people that last week they really liked it. So apparently I have to take a baseball bat to your knees because we have to always be hurt because
someone has to
apparently
be hurt.
we're the funniest when we're hurt. So your turn is next.
Oh,
You can pick.
perfect.
Maybe that's what we can do with the dice roll. We could just
Hopefully.
pick like what thing we could just
All right,
Tanya
what
Harding
are
your
we-
fucking knees.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Oh come on, just a
No.
little one. Just you could get a little knee
Just
scooter
when
like
I
me.
least expect it.
You can get a little knee scooter like me.
Just make sure you hide it and pretend that your boyfriend did it or that you're... I don't know.
that a-
Did you see that
Is that a
documentary?
shot that I don't have a boyfriend yet?
No!
I'm just kidding.
That was dumb. But did you see the Tanya?
I did see that one.
That was really fucking good.
It was
and
really
if you guys
good.
haven't seen it, if
Yeah.
you guys don't even care about figure skating, you should still watch it because
Yeah.
it's fucking really good. It's kind of mockumentary, but it's not a mock.
Yeah.
It's like the real story, but they couldn't get the actual people to play themselves.
Yeah.
Or like actually interview them. So like
Wonder why?
I think it was based on interviews that they did have with the people, and then
Right.
actors played them like
Yeah,
being
like a really,
interviewed.
really, 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 really good reenactment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
And it keeps you guessing the whole time, and it doesn't. Yeah.
It's really
like,
good.
what
You should go
happened?
see it. Anybody, not go see it because
People are
it's
fucked
not
up
in theaters anymore.
And poor Tanya.
Poor Tanya.
She had a sad little life.
Well,
I feel like we talked
she
about
got
Tanya
on,
one time.
She got on Dancing with the Stars here for a minute.
And she was a fucking WWE wrestler or
Oh,
whatever.
that's right. I was trying to figure out, like, in my head, it was something about to do with, like, an ostrich farm, but that wasn't right at all. I don't know what's wrong
She
with me.
probably also had
I'm
an
not getting
ostrich
enough
farm.
blood flow to anywhere of my body.
That's
Anyway,
fine.
yeah.
Did we talk about what we were drinking last week?
You read ESPN right there.
I felt what you were
Yeah,
thinking.
we did not because it was like a fancy.
Pretty lame.
It was a fucking screwdriver because I was in pain and I was like, I don't whatever. Just give me something with booze in it. I don't care.
And it was on the theme of, using axes and dissecting people, so we made screwdrivers.
We did. Yeah.
Like when you
We're like, what's really cheap and are not
you
really
already
cheap?
have vodka, so
Yeah.
let's just get LJ.
What's really easy? And it kind of is like a weapon, so that's what we did. And today we're just so I was gonna be really ambitious and do like this really amazing lemonade kind of homemade thing, and then I woke up, my foot was hurting, so
You pussy.
I did the 30-ish thing, and I just went and bought some nice lemonade with like a little bit of fruit in it.
Yes, some strawberry lemonade.
It is delicious though.
It is good. It's
really good.
And I fixed it up real nice. At first, I only put
Did you?
one shot in it.
Oh yes, I was like, did you?
And then
though?
she was like, I have more vodka. And I was like, all right, well, we might as well put another one.
It's true.
And then Brie
Yeah.
might have needed an extra shot because
Just life.
of
Just
hashtag
life.
30ish.
Yeah.
Oh, something I did want to bring up is like, I've never, like, now that I'm, in my 30s, like, I think about my age more than I ever have, ever.
Really?
Like, is that just what getting older is going to be now? It's like every year you get older, you're just like, oh my God, I'm 43.
I honestly didn't think about it. I haven't thought about it once since I turned 30. It was like when I turned like my mid late 20s is when I was really like having my crisis. And then I just stopped. I don't know why. So,
It started when I was 29, I think, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking 29.
yep.
And then now this year's just, it's been a year
Yeah.
of challenges and
Changes.
realizations.
True.
But anyway,
Yeah.
and then I know, like, you hear when you talk to older people, they're like, yeah, I'm so old. It's like, do you just always think about your age from now on? We just
I hope not.
gotta stop.
I mean,
It's just
I
like, you
said
just
that
gotta
now, but
stop
now
it.
like, what if I start thinking about that? But you're as young as you feel.
Yeah.
As
It's
the
that
old saying
comparison,
goes.
that comparison thing. We need to stop
true.
doing that too.
It's true.
Can't be doing that.
No,
for
you
your
can't.
Health.
You can't do that.
No, but anyways, yeah, we're drinking our strawberry lemonade vodkas, and we didn't roll the same thing this week.
We didn't. So sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry, no more double crime murder scenes.
But I got some good paranormal. I rolled paranormal, so I got.
Oh yeah,
I got a good one.
I always forget what you roll.
I sometimes forget what you roll.
You better not.
So what'd you roll?
I rolled science.
Of course. And is it gonna be about the environment?
It actually. It is.
That's not a.
It is.
No,
That was
it's-
better.
It's a good thing though.
It is.
It's good. It's good.
It's about the environment.
Of course it is.
It's actually about a very relevant environmental crisis.
I'm sure everyone's going.
I literally didn't hear about it till fucking yesterday.
I didn't either, to be
I feel
honest. I don't know
like
what.
it was just blown up yesterday. The Amazon fires, guys. I know this isn't coming. This is coming out a little bit later than when we record this, but I found this out on a fucking what's today? On a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
didn't
today.
find out about it until yesterday too. It was weird.
It was like all over social media yesterday, but I haven't seen shit about it till then.
Yeah. Me neither.
What
But you're gonna enlighten us today. I'm doing the Yorktown Memorial Hospital down in
Ew.
good old Texas.
Ooh, that already sounds creepy.
was
Bunch
a
of
little
ghosts
creepy.
in that.
Oh yeah,
Is
it's
it a
actually,
mental
I think
hospital?
it was one of the most haunted. I'll tell you all about it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah, I'm first.
Yeah.
You can't tell me shit.
Every time we've done this like the third week in a row with it. You're like, am I
I-
first? Yes, you're
I-
fucking first.
Well, I know it's a joke, but I'll
fine.
stop saying it because it's old.
No,
now that
it's-
it's the 23rd episode.
It is the 23rd.
Number 23, guys. Thanks for hanging out with
Yeah.
us. We're
Yes.
almost to our 30s.
I know. We should think of something like a clever thing to do during those.
We
'Cause
should
we're
just go
clever.
roller skating. Just kidding. No.
Okay. Okay.
With your perfect foot.
With my perfect foot. Okay.
Hey, are you guys doing Tour de Fat next week? Because we are. Mm-hmm. On the 31st of August. Fine.
Yep.
We
With
are
my
some-
scoots.
we're gonna make a
Yeah.
flag for ourselves, so just look out for that.
They'll probably able to see
Somehow.
it.
It'll probably be a sheet that we
Yes.
draw on with permanent marker, but that's okay.
That'll be perfect.
It will.
Yeah, so we're gonna do.
We'll just write on an American flag. I wonder if that'll be good.
I think that'll be really good.
I think that's a good idea.
I think it definitely will be a head turner for sure. People will remember us for sure.
Oh, they will.
But,
no, we will not do that,
no.
guys. Don't worry.
But
We
we're
would never
doing-
deface an American flag.
No, not in
despite
public
our
anyway.
Feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. We're gonna advertise the hell out of ourselves. Hopefully that'll help and do the Spice Girls thing
Yeah, we're gonna dress up like Spice Girls with some fans
with some fans.
/ friends.
Yes, and their baby.
And Baby Spice.
Yes. Except I think I will not be Sporty Spice. I think I'm gonna be Cripple Spice because I'm gonna be on my little scooter.
Cripple Spice.
Yes.
That's a good one.
I do like it. I use it, and doesn't everyone have that in their little spice cabinet?
Cripple Spice?
Cripple Spice, and a dash of Cripple Spice. Anyway,
So yeah, look for us if you guys are out.
should.
Ring your little bells at us.
Yep.
Yeah, Shay will be on her little knee scooter. That's gonna be a long trek for you.
It'll be fine though, because on my knees, you watch. I haul ass on that thing.
You just do a little couple pumps and get
Yeah,
on the whole
I can just
thing.
like, yep.
Perfect.
Which I've never been to Tour de Fat, so I've always been
I haven't
working.
either.
So
I know every year it just gets more insane.
yeah, so perfect.
So it's gonna be a good one.
Well, I've also heard like people that go like on their bikes, like they end up just walking their bikes because it's so congested that you can't really. Why are you making a face?
Because I'm like, you can't ride your bike.
You can, but it's like I've heard it's like gets so congested that you just end up walking it because
Because
It's
you
just-
can't do anything and
yeah.
everyone's like falling
yeah.
every 4 seconds.
Exactly.
I'm excited to see some of the people come up with some crazy shit. Like they make bike floats and like
Yeah, we're not doing that. Hashtag 30ish.
nah.
No.
I was also thinking we could just pull you in a wagon.
We could do that. We could do that. Boozy
Oh my
Spice.
God.
We'll just pretend that I'm a booze hound.
With your
She had to
broken
quit the
leg.
band. Yeah, with my broken leg.
Boozy Spice.
Yes.
She was just hidden.
She was just a hidden one because she was drunk off the stage all the time.
She would just fall off.
Yeah. Anyway, do you just want to jump right into it today?
Let's fucking just hop in.
Just hop in.
All right, here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. All right, y'all. Here we are again.
All right. You give us some science.
I'm going to talk about some science facts for you about the beautiful, wonderful, incredible Amazon rainforest.
Ooh.
Which, did you guys know is fucking burning right now?
Did you know that?
Yeah, I found that out yesterday, like I said.
Yeah.
Did
Me too.
you also know that the Amazon region is often called the lungs of the world? Because
I think I vaguely remember that, like in a earth science class.
because it's so vast, has so many species of plants and trees and all sorts of things.
Plus, bugs and spiders and things that eat you in the night and stuff.
Yeah, that too. There's some creepy shit in there, that's for sure. But it covers a huge area of South America, as you guys probably know. It's mainly in Brazil, but it also is in Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, French Guiana. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Guyana, Peru.
You know why I know about how to say Guyana? Because there was a cult there once. We'll talk about that at some point.
Oh, shit. Bringing it back to crime.
Always. I'm a sicko.
It's in Peru, Suriname. I forget how to say those. I remember writing them on my colored maps in world geography and
I do too.
in high school. But I don't remember the pronunciations. I'm sorry.
No.
And Venezuela. It spreads across the Amazon basin is spread across 72,700,000 square miles. And
Damn.
2,100,000 square miles of that is covered by rainforest. So that's a lot of area. A lot of fucking breathing in of our shit that we emit from the Amazon. So, according to the National Institute for Space Research, the fires in Brazil's Amazon rainforest are, they're proliferating at an alarming rate. And there's been 74,155 fires in Brazil so far this year.
Really?
Yeah, which is the most that they've recorded since 2013. So I guess they had a lot in 2013, but this is by far the worst. And like they're really fucking intense too. So it's not just the amount, it's like the intensity of these fires.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Um,
It's like the surface of the sun intensity?
And just for a little other fun fact, it's not that fun, there's been more than 9,500 in the past week alone. This is the dry season in Brazil, so it's like they do have fires normally, but
Damn.
this is like crazy.
No shit.
Um,
It's a little bit of a downer, Brianna. I'm not going to lie.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll bring it back.
Okay.
Kind
Better.
of. So that those numbers represent more than 80% over last year's fires. And that's according to NPR, which is
I mean, obviously.
a reliable source. Okay. So just so you guys know, low-level fires in the rainforest are not unusual. And there's things called virgin forests, and fires may burn across thousands of acres of forests during the dry years in these little virgin forests.
What makes them a virgin?
I think it's that they're like young and they haven't had a fire yet in them.
What a horrible.
That was a horrible description. They haven't had the fire in them yet.
What a horrible way to be de-virginized.
All right, you haven't had the fire in you yet, so we're about to get it in.
We just set you on fire. I wonder what it's going to be like my first time.
It's
It's just like being on fire. Perfect. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. It's a mature forest that has been uninfluenced by human activity, or that's what a virgin forest is.
That
So
makes
they haven't
sense.
been
Still makes-
penetrated by the humans yet, basically, is what a virgin forest
So
is.
on point. That's a very on point description. But
Yeah, it is. So,
Moving
much
on.
like a human virgin. Just kidding. No
scared
human
and-
penetration yet.
No human penetration. Got it.
So the distinction between these fires that are usual and the fires that are happening now is the frequency of the occurrence and the level of intensity, like I said. And typically the normal fires, they only reach a few inches in height and basically have no impact on the tall trees or the canopy itself. But these fires are fucking shit up. So smoke from these fires has even stretched thousands of miles away in Sao Paulo, and it's like darkening
I
the
did
skies.
see pictures of that, and that was
People
super
are like, this
sad.
is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that it's been happening for 3 weeks and like literally, not that I
Again,
fucking
I
am
didn't
up
know,
on my shit, but
but
I
I
feel like a
didn't know.
lot of people found out yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
Because of social media.
Yeah. Thank you. Hashtag Facebook for trending it.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah. It's weird, but it's also like, well, at least people are becoming aware,
That's true.
you know?
They go in there with their little buckets.
So their president seems a little bit familiar on his stance with the environment that like ours is. So some people are kind of blaming him for part of it. Obviously, it's not his
conscious about
fault.
it, yeah.
Yeah, super not conscious about it. And like their deforestation levels have gone up this year. They haven't
that's
been
sad.
cutting down on people illegally deforesting and stuff. So it's like
It's fine. Just it'll grow back.
illegally deforesting. I don't know if that's a fucking term, but it might be
I don't know.
today. Anyways, so the president there rebutted with saying that the
Shut your
non-governmental organizations have been setting the fires themselves as a retaliation for scaling back of Brazil's usual funding support of them. So yeah, they're just gonna burn the forest instead of you guys tearing down and fucking it up. So they're just gonna burn them. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. No, it doesn't.
Jesus. Okay. That doesn't make any. That makes so much not sense that I obviously can't even speak right.
Well, that's his fucking that's his defense. It's like, well, these fires are probably being set by the people that are against the government. It's like,
Probably.
no.
Yeah, that's
that doesn't
exactly
make
what's
any sense.
happening. That's exactly what's happening.
According to a researcher at the University of Sao Paulo, Carlos Nobre, he says, we estimate that the forest areas in the Brazilian Amazon have decreased something between 20 and 30% compared
Jesus.
to the last 12 months. That's insane.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's nice.
He also says that every time you look at a satellite image of the forest, you see another little piece missing. That's fucking sad, guys. I'm not trying to
Are
be
you
a Debbie
serious?
Downer. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I'm just trying to bring some awareness.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. Like, what?
That fast, though?
This is not okay.
Like
yeah.
that fast?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right. It's too early to determine how much carbon will be released because of the current Amazon fires. So, like, the Amazon, like, takes in so much of our fucking carbon emissions and, like, all sorts of shit from
Which,
what
honestly,
we're
it's
doing.
probably really tired right now anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
And then now that it's burning, it's just releasing more carbon, which is also adding to, like, that's another thing that's causing pollution and everything else. All this crazy amount of smoke and shit. Like, it's just not okay. And they're supposed to be, like, they're the lungs of the earth. They're, like, gonna be breathing in, but now it's getting burnt down. And, like, what? We gotta save our plants and plant trees.
I'm gonna make sure that I call that 1-800 number and give that 5 cents to that monkey or whatever it is.
That monkey needs it. However, the Georgia Institute of Technology climate scientist says it's releasing a lot of carbon and it's fucking it's not looking good. So why is this such a big fucking deal, huh? You wonder?
I think
if I didn't already tell you. Well, here's some more reasons why it's a fucking big deal. So, like I said, the Amazon plays a critical role in the global carbon cycle and it also helps shape the world's climate.
Right.
So, like, obviously, if it's not able to do its job, like, more things are going to go wrong. And it's just adding to the rising problem with global warming.
Right.
If we're just keep fucking tearing it down.
Right. That makes sense.
And it's only been over the last 40 years that it's been increasingly threatened by deforestation. And this all happened starting in, like, the 1960s. So that's not that fucking long ago.
Right.
And it's like we've done so much damage.
Right.
It's insane because we're just like, oh, whatever, let's just rape the land and it'll be fine. We're fucking men. We can do it. Don't have to give back to anything. We can fucking do it.
It's true.
We did it to all the peoples of the land. We can do it to the actual parts of the land and not have any repercussions. Wrong, motherfuckers!
Pillage it all.
So it reached a peak. The deforestation reached a peak in the 90s when an area the size of Spain was cleared, primarily to make space for cattle and soybean production.
Perfect. Beef and tofu?
Yeah.
What else do you need?
Nothing. So yeah, the impact on the planet as a whole.
As big as Spain. Jesus.
Yes. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, the Amazon's cleaning the air we breathe, and if we don't have it anymore, we're real fucked. Because we're already fucking ourselves over, and without that, we're really fucked. So, about 200 billion tons of carbon are locked up in the tropical vegetation around the world, and of that, 70 billion tons are estimated to be in the Amazon trees. So, like, that's how much the Amazon's sucking up from what we're fucking emitting. And once the forests are gone, you can't soak up the carbon from the cars or the power plants or the factories. And it's thought to absorb about 10% of the global fossil fuel carbon dioxide emissions, which is insane.
From just the rainforest in South America?
From just the Amazon. Yeah.
Jesus.
So here's some little fun facts about the Amazon now that I just depressed you all.
I know. I don't know how to be funny. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
We're all gonna die. Isn't that funny?
We just gotta be conscious. That's all. So the Amazon is the world's largest tract of tropical rainforest. It contains the Earth's greatest biological reservoir. About 30% of all terrestrial species are found in the Amazon.
Not extraterrestrial?
No.
Damn it.
Those are mostly in space.
Well.
Actually,
never
all
mind.
of them are. What?
No,
there's some here too.
It's fine. We're gonna keep going.
We're gonna go.
One day, not right now.
On our field trip, are we gonna storm Area 51?
Isn't like everyone gonna do that, or did they already do that? I can't even keep up with anymore.
Well, one of my little high school helpers told me that it's on September 21st because I started singing. Because I started singing. Do you remember the 21st night? And then the high school girl was like, "Oh, the night when everyone's gonna storm Area 51." I was like, "No, that's an Earth, Wind, and Fire song. What are you talking about?" And then she told me that's all the date. I was like, "That's a real thing."
I guess so.
Anyway, so September 21st is our next field trip, okay?
Perfect.
Got to storm Area 51.
Our next field trip is going to be November 1st. You know where it's going to be. Yeah.
We aren't going to tell you.
Nope.
Anyway, so yes, terrestrial species. 30% of all of them are found in the Amazon.
Damn.
The Amazon also has more species of primates than anywhere else on Earth. And you can find more types of an ant on one tree in the Amazon than you can find in whole countries.
An ant?
Like, yes, there will be so many different types of ants on, like, one tree.
There's like 3 types of ants.
Oh, not in the Amazon, bitch. There's lots. There's fire ones. There's poison ones. There's big ones. There's small ones. There's fat ones.
Yeah, see,
There's skinny ones.
the Amazon is like Australia. I don't know if I ever want to go there because there's just lots of things that can bite and kill you. And
You're like, wait, I've never seen any of these things in my whole life.
Exactly. I'm good. I'm very little. I'm a snack size to any of those types of creatures, so I'm good.
You're just a little fun size snack.
I'm just a little fun size. I'm like that piece of shit candy that you get now because like in a fucking Halloween batch because now everyone like gives out like full fucking candy bars and now I'm just the fun size and they're like, we don't even want you.
Yeah, you would be a little fun size snack.
I am fun.
We all would be. You
When I have both my legs.
Yeah, you're more fun definitely with both legs. You're pretty fun with one. According to the WWF, not the World Wrestling Federation, but the World Wildlife Fund.
Okay.
The little panda emblem, you know WWF. You seen that before? They're
yes. Oh, yeah. That's the one. I'm like, I'm gonna call them up. I'm gonna give them that 5 cents to that gorilla.
Yes, that's who you need to give the money to.
Or a panda, but that panda's not in the rainforest. That's silly.
So their research says that on average, a new species of animal or plant is being discovered in the Amazon every 3 days.
Still?
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, not now that it's on fire.
Now. Yeah, now it's like a quarter square mile now. And
there's still a lot, but there's a lot being burned right now.
Damn. Like bugs or like actual animals?
Plants and animals.
Okay.
So both.
Damn.
But
can you imagine that?
It's so yeah, that's insane.
Like or like all the shit that we
How do you not like
but like all the shit that maybe we had never discovered and we just never got a chance to see it because we killed it before we could see it.
Exactly.
That's
so
sad. Yeah, this is gonna be like called like depressing episode.
I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll bring us back with the paranormal.
Maybe. We'll see. Give you some laughs.
Sorry every time I talk about science, it's like, you guys, what are we doing?
No, it's good though. That's what this podcast is about.
It's right.
We're all learning and growing. Not like the trees right now.
No.
They're burning.
We're not gonna burn down our bridges. We're gonna rise them up. Anyway, so more than 50,000 described species of plants, 1,700 species of birds, and between 500 and 700 different types of each amphibians, mammals, and reptiles live in the Amazon too. That's fucking crazy. Jesus. Also, speaking of different species, not that I was in the Amazon, but I was in fucking Fort Collins walking around.
It's pretty similar.
And I have never, there were some deer.
Yeah.
And I always see like the girl deer. Like, I don't know what the deer.
A doe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doe a deer. But I've never seen male deer with these big of antlers in Fort Collins ever in my life. They're also huge deer. And they were just like eating some fucking grass. I've never seen these big of deer. They weren't elk. Okay. They were smaller than elk. But like they were fucking huge. They had huge antlers. I like always see girls.
Yeah.
Never see the boys.
I actually have never seen like big old stags or whatever.
And they were just like off the walking path.
They're just like, what's
by
up?
my house now.
Yeah. I will stab you.
Also, another thing, speaking of science, just sidetrack, along the path, it's like the Spring Creek Trail. So there's like creeks and ponds all on it.
Yeah.
Along it. It's really cute. But literally, only see girl ducks. I've never seen one boy duck. I don't know if they like
boys.
Girl, you ain't never... A girl duck's all brown. A boy duck is the pretty one with the green... He's a drake.
Oh.
He's a drizzy drake.
Oh, Jesus
He has
Christ.
a green head.
Oh, like a mallard or whatever they're called.
They're mallards.
Mallards.
But the boy
I thought you meant like geese
is a
or
drake.
something.
No.
Oh, he's actually called a drake?
He's called a drake.
Of course he is.
Let me spit some science duck knowledge on you.
Yeah.
What the duck? Anyway, but yeah, there's no boys. I've never seen a girl duck without a boy duck.
Okay.
So like, did they leave at a certain time of the summer?
They might just hit
I'm
a
gonna
bitch
have to
and
research
go.
that.
Yeah, you might have to. They don't just like, they're not like
Report
geese. They're not like one mate for life.
They don't stick together.
No.
They don't fucking conglomerate in 1,000-person pack. Like when I was driving down the road the other day and I couldn't drive because there were so many crossing the road.
Well, my sister enjoyed that, so
Oh, good.
it's fine.
Anyways, I was like, what? Where are we? Okay, back to the deforestation of the Amazon.
Yes.
Okay, I'm almost done, so you guys don't have to be so depressed.
That's fair.
So the Amazon rainforest also could cure you. Like I said, there's a fuck ton of species of plants in the Amazon rainforest.
See, I would go in there and be like, all right, I'm gonna get so cured with all these plants and but I would probably like
I'm just
start
gonna rub everything
I'm gonna
on me.
rub all the poisonous ones on me. That's what would happen to me.
Yeah, you have to.
You have
the
45
knowledge.
seconds to live. Perfect.
But scientists believe that less than half of 1% of flowering plant species have been studied in detail for their medicinal potential. And like fucking 1%. And
Jesus.
like there's like the most plant species there like than anywhere else. So it's like,
But let's just
we literally don't know.
When
Let's
it's not
just
burning,
fucking burn
let's
it down.
keep chopping it up.
Yeah.
Chopping it up.
So, for millennia, humans have used insects, plants, and other organisms in that region for a variety of uses, for agriculture, for clothing, and a lot for cures of diseases. And especially the indigenous people obviously knew about all these plants. One of the indigenous peoples there is called the Yanomamo. I probably butchered that.
That sounds like an enemy that I
Yanomamo.
conquered on Crash Bandicoot, Perfect.
Probably. I don't know what that is, but it sounds
the
great.
video game.
I figured.
Square.
I figured it wasn't like LARPing. What's that called?
LARPing. Oh, like where they fucking
Dress
do the-
up
where
and
they
use foam swords.
because they wish they were using their actual swords.
They were, but they don't want to kill each other, so that's nice.
I like their
I'm
flesh
all
swords.
for that.
Yeah.
So the Yanomamo, I'm sorry, any Yanomamo
Well, they probably
people
all
listening.
they probably listen to this, so
They have perfected the use of the chemical compounds found in the plants and animals because they've been using them for generations. And the knowledge of using these plants is usually held by a medicine man or a shaman, and then he passes his traditions down to an apprentice. And that process has been ongoing for centuries, and it's an integral part of their integrity or their identity.
integrity.
And
It definitely is from their integrity.
So with the rainforest going so fast, the continuity of this knowledge for the benefit of future generations is obviously under threat.
Yeah.
So one quote I found is that we are only at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to unveiling the incredible species that live in the Amazon and understanding the vital role it plays in helping regulate our climate. Despite some important conservation successes, the Amazon faces greater threats than ever before. We need to act fast to protect this life-sustaining treasure for the millions of species and people that depend on it. So, yeah, it's just like, I think that we're realizing, like, we can't do what we've been doing for the last, couple hundred, maybe 1,000 years. I don't know. A couple hundred years, I feel
For
like.
a long time.
Yeah, and like we just think that we have no repercussions for our actions, and it's like
Like a little teenager.
you know what? Maybe we need to.
Yeah.
We can't do this things
We
the
need
same
a
way.
timeout.
We always evolve as people. Like we need to start thinking differently because nothing's perfect, and we're obviously realizing we need to do some things.
We just need a hard time out.
Yeah. So what things can we do, Shay? We can spread the word like I'm doing right now.
And we could do that.
We could. So just tell your friends about it. Tell your parents that maybe, like some people's parents, maybe like mine, maybe don't know what's going on completely. So just maybe gently share with friends and family or
And they're like, what can we do? And like, you can go down there and you can
rebuild.
stand in front of a tractor and
no.
Don't do that.
Don't do that because they'll just burn you down or shoot you probably.
I mean, probably the latter. Let's be honest.
Also, let your voice be heard. That's the biggest thing we can do by voting for people that obviously you guys know that.
Word.
Voting for the right people. Also, just educate yourself. Learn about what's going on and how you can help. And also, the biggest thing we can do is thinking about what we eat. And I know I always fucking talk about that, but it's fucking true. Like, a lot of this deforestation isn't just because of the car emissions and, you know, all that shit. It's because we're just tearing down the rainforest because we need to have space for more cattle and more meat and more soybeans because we put soy in everything and fucking, you know, and that kind of problem. It's not just, you know, it's happening all over the world, but like, it's just, we need to vote with our dollars in the grocery stores. Like, it's like so powerful and you can see the change. Like, there's so much more organic options available, so many more. Like, even Lay's potato chips, like, are trying to be... Not Lay's potato chips. That's not... But, like, they're being more... It's forcing these fucking horrible companies that don't give a shit about the environment to do that because we don't want to buy their shit if they're just going to be fucking up the environment.
It's true.
And, like, that's the biggest thing we can do. And sometimes it is more expensive, but if you can spend a couple little extra dollars, it's not only going to be better for the environment, but it's obviously going to be better for your health.
I mean,
and it's going to be better for your peace of mind.
Yes, I agree. And I mean, I disagree. I mean,
#science.
#science. I mean, honestly, I think, you know, unless like the world burns down, you might not want to care about your health anymore. But, you know, that's just me. That's just me playing the devil's advocate.
That's fine.
That's just me doing what I do.
That's just me wanting everyone to be healthy and happy and good. And vibrant and living their best lives and saving the world, loving each other.
I like that.
Heal the world, make it a better place. Sorry, Michael, I don't want to bring you into this, but
you always bring him into this. But it's fine.
He did have some good words, whether he lived by them or not.
I don't know if the intention was
in there.
They were in there,
but his actions might have spoke differently.
A little bit.
All right, well, let's turn into something happy and talk about ghosts.
About ghosts and more death?
Gross death.
Gross. It's going to be great. Okay. Great.
I didn't say my intro song.
Oh, you didn't? You can sing it now.
Because now that we're setting the mood for the ghosts.
Oh, yes. Go for it.
Baby, when the lights go out, every single word cannot express. Do you guys remember that song? F-I-V. I think it was the number 5.
You're right. No. Oh, you might be right about that one.
Yep. Or something weird.
You are so right. Man, boy bands. They're not like what they used to be.
No.
I don't even know if they are anything now. Are they a thing now?
I feel like boy bands now, it's like the K-pop boy bands are like the coolest thing. I only know about K-pop because of the high school assistants.
Oh.
That I work with.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
K-pop?
No.
It's like Korean pop music. And they like mainly, it's like very hyperactive sounds.
Okay.
And very, it's like pop on crack.
Oh. I don't think I would like that.
It can be fun for a little bit.
A minute. Yeah.
One of the boys I worked with who I love, Anin, I love him, but he really liked to play K-pop. And there was this one song by this girl group called Blackpink that would get stuck in my head.
Blackpink.
They look like they're baby dolls, but also supermodels at the same time. Google them, Blackpink. They're fucking fun. But also, I can only listen to so much because I feel like I have a little brain aneurysm, brain aneurysm if I listen to it for too long. Because I'm like...
That's fair.
It's just like crazy.
Oh, they do look like little...
They look like they're babies, but they also look like they're really beautiful supermodels.
Yeah.
But they look like baby dolls, porcelain, fake.
Yeah, it's really weird strange. And creepy.
They're cute.
Not into it.
They're cute. No. But there's one song.
They look like something from like the Capitol from like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then, like, there's this big, I forget the boy band that's K-pop that's, like,
Like the big
BTS, I think, or something.
BTS.
And there's like 12 of them.
what?
And they all sing equally.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like the newest. Like
They
Halsey
get-
has a song with them. Or
They get
something.
like one. They get one line per song.
Yeah, basically.
Because there's 12 of them.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, one of the songs is literally like this, Shay. Banana, banana, and there's like, and it's just like that's the tunes. And sometimes they scream. There's one
Oh.
song where they're like, and it's crazy. And they
No, thank you.
they mostly sing in Korean, but then they have English words, so you're like, oh. And then sometimes you think they're cussing, but it's like, wait, that's a Korean word. Or like you think they say something, and it's like, nope, that's just a Korean word. Don't worry. It's pretty interesting.
All right. Maybe
Anyways,
I'll give them a
that's
listen
K-pop.
for 2 seconds, and then I'll be like, I'm good.
Anyways, I don't even know why did I even start talking about that.
Because we were talking about boy bands, and I was like, do
Oh,
boy
K-pop
bands
boy
still
bands.
exist? And they do in Korea.
They do.
Because Korea is like, no, actually, I think actually they're like ahead of us with like pops and trends and shit. But I guess maybe they're still trying to bring it back, which is fine.
Yeah, it's their
Instead,
time.
we just
it's
like
their time.
Instead, we just reinvent the wheel the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like, hey, Spice Girls, can we just have you come back? We're all about the nostalgia.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We love it. All right.
Okay.
So
Anyway, so let's talk about some
now-
ghosts. Speaking
Yeah.
of things that have died. Just kidding.
Let's talk about the hospital.
Yeah, so I am doing my little paranormal story on the Yorktown Memorial Hospital.
Where's that?
It's in Tejas. I was like, what's a good one in Texas? I've never been. Because one day we're gonna go to Texas and we're gonna visit some of these places.
And then we're also gonna go eat a lot of barbecue.
Well, that and Mexican food.
oh my god, that should be our 30.
That would be a good one.
That'd be a good 30ish.
We'll do that one. That'll be a good one.
We'll see.
I mean, God,
That's only in like 7 episodes,
I
so
know.
maybe we need to push it
Maybe
back.
push that one back.
Maybe our 100th episode we'll take a road trip.
That'll be a good one. Let's do that.
Okay, that's more doable.
So located about an hour and a half southeast of San Antonio. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway,
Is that closer to Austin or is Austin?
it's further away. So it's
Okay.
like more toward the coast. And Austin is like more it's like more northwest.
Okay,
So,
got it.
but it's like an hour and a half as well.
Okay.
San Antonio is. Okay. So anyway, so it was founded by the religious group known as the Felician Sisters that were part of the Roman Catholic Church in 1951.
The Felicians.
Felicians.
They sound creepy as fuck.
Don't they? There wasn't a whole lot of information on them, but they sounded like they didn't do like anything super creepy or anything like that. But it comprised of a basement, an administrative floor, 100 wing buildings, whatever that means, and a chapel and a second floor living quarters used by its employees. The nuns served as nurses, cleaned the hospital, and anything else that needed to be done to keep
Oh
it
my God.
functioning. Yeah, no, can you
All right,
imagine?
nuns, you're gonna do fucking everything because you're a servant to God. Okay.
Exactly. So we're just gonna
And we're not gonna pay you. Okay, here you go.
Yeah, but see, I don't even imagine them like changing clothes. They're just in their nun outfits, like mopping the floor and cleaning like little, like, horrible.
Their closet full of hobbits. Closet full of hobbits.
'Cause nuns have
habits. Habits.
Oh, I was like, why do they have hobbits? I don't understand.
Sorry,
Habits. There it is.
their goddamn uniform. Their God blessed uniform.
God blessed uniforms. It was operated successfully by the sisters until it closed in 1986 when a newer hospital opened in. Oh, I can never remember how to pronounce this. Stand by.
Felician.
Chiaro.
Oh.
Yeah, Chiaro, Texas. I hope I'm saying that right. I could be saying it wrong. There's so
That
many.
guy said it right, apparently.
Maybe he could just be like
Chiaro.
Chiaro, Texas, but I could be saying that wrong. However, nearby in I could be saying this one wrong too. However, nearby in Norheim, Texas, a newspaper lists a total of 600 deaths in a 6-year period from the hospital. Which, yeah, so like
That's a lot. We're just losing 100 people a year.
yeah, and
no
it's
big deal.
it's not like it was like it's a small hospital too, so they should be like losing way less than that. So they're
Well, that's all we got.
He's got the dysenteries. I don't know what's wrong with him. We just put him in the aisle, and sister's gonna clean around him. He'll be fine. Ooh,
Sister, get to this.
Get to this. She's also serves as a doctor too. After the hospital closed in 1986, it briefly became a drug rehab facility, which is always good.
Oh no.
For a few years before being shut down by the state for their inability to control the patients, and it closed in 1988. So, like, for example, like they had a patient that got out, and like I mean, it was a rehab facility. It wasn't like it was a mental facility, but still he got out, and who knows if he was in detox or where he was. But he walked across the street to the local feed store, and he like slapped an employee across the face. So they just didn't have any control of their patients at all, which is like kind of number one.
What? When was this?
1988.
Okay.
So, but that's kind of a thing you gotta have. Like,
yeah, when you're a hospital.
yeah, just like
You should probably know where your patients
probably
are.
because they're like, also sisters, you're gonna be guarding the door too, and they're like,
The damn sisters are just slacking here. They don't even watch the patients while they're doing everything else.
horrible. So
There's like 4 of them.
yeah, the history is like super short. But today the hospital sits abandoned. There have been like a few owners who had like plans to fix the building and remodel for use, but they can never get to the workers to stay on site. They were like, yeah, we're gonna go. So
Oh, and the workers didn't hang around?
yeah, because they kept saying that they heard whispers and and screams like all day and night. Like, no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Paycheck isn't that great. It's fine. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. There's a great McDonald's going in down the street that we're gonna go build on. That's fine.
Yes.
So like there's like original pieces of furniture, like bed, dressers, light fixtures, etc. Like there are weird little rooms all over the place, like including like a crawl space and a tiny caretaker's apartment on the 3rd floor. So like everything was pretty much like left. Like they just got up and like
all right,
left.
we gotta go. Bye.
Like everything. The kitchen still contains most of the original equipment. Even some original dishes were left behind. There is like there's a dumbwaiter in the kitchen prep area that goes to the basement where it was believed that the nuns lived, which why the fuck would you ever live in a basement in a hospital?
Because they made them. They're like, okay.
Gross, right? Even they're like, but we opened
Jesus wants you to live in the dungeon.
right, but like we opened it. Like it doesn't matter. There's also a couple bizarre boarded up places where an elevator shaft either did or was supposed to exist, but there's like no elevator equipment like in there right now. And in the basement where the elevator shaft would be sits the only door that the owners cannot unlock, which is always a good sign.
Ew.
They've tried everything to get this door open, but it will not budge. And inside sits like several feet of water. Isn't that
Behind this room?
behind this door that they cannot open? Which, have you ever watched House on Haunted Hill?
I don't think I watched that one. I think I got too scared.
It was always like so it was like the end of the movie, which spoiler alert, it's a crappy 1990s movie or whatever. It was like one of those ones that was followed like by Scream and 13 Ghosts and that kind of shit.
I loved Scream. I almost watched that the other day.
That one's a good one. Anyway, so like this one, it the main like climax of the movie happened like where they don't like it looks like a door has been like boarded up, and it was apparently like where like all the bodies were put, like not for this place but in the movie. So it was like all like had all this evil energy in it. So that's what I think about that this door is like.
Just
Don't
has
go
stagnant water
has,
that's
like,
conducting the
right,
electricity
has,
of the
like,
spirits.
right, just has like just stagnant bullshit nasty water and
There's like people floating in there.
like who knows what's back there. Probably there's nothing back there, but it's still like that just like that door that you can't open. So what the fuck is back
It's
there?
like how can you
Gives
not
me the
ever
creeps.
like you can't get a locksmith down there?
They say it will not budge. Like they cannot open it. Like there's nothing that they can do.
Weird.
Right? Isn't that gross? And it's like one of the, like this place is like one of the most haunted places in Texas.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what's behind that door?
Right? Bunch of bodies. Gross.
Is there any reports of what was? There's no reports of what was behind it.
The blueprints like are a little just like they're not 100% reliable, but so they don't know what that room was used for. But they just know that they cannot get to it. There's water behind it, and it will not fucking budge, which to me is like,
How is the water not coming out of it?
well, and secondly, like, why would you even, if it doesn't budge like the 3rd time, like, you know what? Doesn't need to be gone into. There's some evil shit behind that door.
Curiosity killed the cat, Shay.
Shit. More like the whole fucking litter. No, that's gross.
Or the whole building.
The whole building. So, okay. Throughout the rest of the hospital, everything was left as it was in 1988, and like medical equipment, fixtures, charts, everything. And in the maternity ward, there are toys and dolls that are like that litter the floor as well. like little dolls. It's super creepy. There's pictures and it's super creepy. It looks like something like out of like The Walking Dead.
Why?
Yeah, the pictures are creepy as fuck. It is estimated that Yorktown Hospital was witness to over 2,000 deaths during its 40 years as a hospital. Hence the haunted spooky time. But yeah.
Wait, say that number again?
It was witness to over 2,000 deaths. It's rumored. They can't verify it, but it's a lot of people.
That's got to be way higher than any hospital.
Well, yeah. And it's a small hospital. I mean, it's not very big.
And it wasn't open for very long.
No.
I mean, not really.
No.
In the grand scheme of life.
In the grand scheme of life. 1951 to 1988. I mean, that's not...
30 fucking years?
Yeah, that's it. For 2,000 deaths. Like, something was wrong. They were like...
Oh my God.
The sisters were doing...
years, Shay? 30-ish years?
I don't know what keeps happening. But it's like the probably like the poor nurses were probably also the doctors too. And they're like, I just need one more do-over. And
I just need to take a nap so I can think, okay?
I'm so tired. I'm doing another like appendicitis on this guy.
And it's fucking hot in the summer in this goddamn Hobbit. It's real hot in this Hobbit.
So hot in this Hobbit. There's a Hobbit in the habit, so I can't. It's so hot.
There's a Hobbit in my habit. Underneath.
So.
My habit.
Jesus. So there are daily ghost tours that happen as well as overnight ones that you can accompany an investigation team with.
Is this like the site for that MTV show fucking Scared or whatever?
What?
Where people would have to stay in that building?
Oh, I've seen that. They probably has been one of the sites.
Anyways. Fuck, dude. Overnight tour?
Absolutely fucking up.
We're doing it.
No, we're not.
You guys want to fund that? Let us know.
Ugh, gross. Even if they did, I would be like, here's your money back. Absolutely not. Oh my God.
That's
gross.
So funny.
So actually, I didn't know this until I started researching it, which I'm sure my cousin Ryan has already been like, my wife has gone there. So my cousin's wife, Erica, is a news reporter at KSAT, which is a local news station in San Antonio. So she does like every year, which is the most, it's fucking hilarious. I'll have to show you when she does it this year.
Okay.
If she does it this year.
Okay.
She goes to like haunted, like what we did with Katie, like I can't think, a haunted house. I don't know why the fuck that was so hard for me to say. Like, what do you think when it's the house but it's not your house and there's people that
dress up and
yeah, they scare you. What is that called? A haunted house. Okay.
That's awesome.
So she goes and she takes like a camera crew with her, and then she goes through it and it's fucking hilarious because she's like. She's so little and she's so funny. So they recorded and all that kind of stuff. They're
great. God, how funny.
It's so funny. But they also so she actually went and to go look at this place. So it wasn't really like a haunted tour, but they went to go. So the first time they went, I think they went like in 2015, and they went it was just her and the fucking camera guy by themselves in this fucking place.
No tour guide?
No, which right now it gives me the chills.
You can just go in there?
Well, probably because she was affiliated with
You're you're fine. You're going by yourself,
like you can
bitch.
go. Yeah, so she just went with her camera crew. I think it was just one camera guy. I can't remember though. But which I'm just like, fuck, you have a lot of balls because I would never do that.
I would need
She's a boss
three
bitch.
people around me.
She's a fucking boss bitch. So the first time that she went into like one of the little rooms that it was the maternity ward, but it was like the little like toy room for the kids. So, and when I was talking about how all the dolls were there, so she went in there and like when they were walking in there, one of those dolls started saying, "I love you."
No.
Over and over and over again. And you can hear it in the video. And she's like, "What is that?" And you can hear it. And they're not touching anything. And it just starts going off and going, "I love you. I love you. I love you." And it was so fucking freaky. Ugh, gross. Sick.
Ew.
So gross.
Oh my God, I just got the chills really bad.
I know. So the second time they went, they were accompanied with the paranormal investigation crew, and they actually slept over that night, which to me is fucking still. The fact that she went over once is like, wow, you have balls. The second time,
she went back and stayed.
She went back and stayed.
You crazy girl. That's awesome though.
Yeah, it's fucking badass. But so the second time, they didn't hear the doll, but they picked up there's like a choir room or like the chapel essentially. They picked up choir sounds coming from the chapel, and they also they took a bunch of pictures, and then when they developed them, they in the picture they found a full-bodied apparition of a man and a woman. It was caught in the hallway, and their EMF reader spiked in a maternity wards in the maternity wards toy room when they sang Itsy Bitsy Spider.
When they sang it?
Yeah, so the EMF reader went off with their little gadget, which I think is, So, isn't that crazy?
They like those songs.
We know that. They like
we
them
know how
songs.
the ghosts like the songs.
Oh, we do know that. Oh, God.
You don't remember that?
I do remember it now.
You don't remember our friend?
I do remember Lucy.
Lucy.
And I just remember, again, me just doing like the fucking Andy, like, and you're just like, thank you, Lucy. Okay, bye.
Still don't know if that was real, but I think it fucking was.
Yeah, I still don't know, but it doesn't matter. The fact that we went down there with a creepy man by ourselves is fucking stupid.
And that we came out. I'm really proud and excited about that.
Well, the fact that we're alive.
Yeah, that we didn't get kidnapped.
And that your fucking significant other was like, okay, good night.
Great.
So in an episode of Ghost Adventures, have you ever watched that with Zach Baggins? You would remember him. He like wears like fucking lot of gel in his hair, like fucking True Religion jeans.
Zach Baggins.
And looks like a douche
Douchebag?
canoe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know if I know that one.
Yeah, he sits there and he like taunts ghosts. It's really fucking stupid. But anyway,
It's like annoying.
it's a little like it's fascinating because it's some of the stuff you're like, is it real or whatever? But like it doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, so on an adventure of Ghost Adventure was shot here. I can say that better. On an episode of Ghost Adventure was shot here, and they picked up a number of EVPs, which is electronic voice phenomena. So on the EVP, they picked up, "You want to play? It must be told," and I'll tell them you did it. I'll tell them that you did it. It's sick. Don't go in the bathroom. Okay. Okay. Get in there. The killer is coming. Get to the hallway. So this is what their reader picked up on that episode. So every time, even though like I'm like, God, he's so fucking stupid, I'm like, I gotta watch some Friends after this. I mean, every single time. I'm such a baby.
The killer is coming?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. I'm gonna get to the ghost here in a minute.
Oh.
So
we'll know why they said that?
Yeah. So and Zach proceeds to take his shirt off in the chapel.
Oh yeah.
And taunt the nuns with his tattoos.
Oh.
It does. I didn't really have to say it, but I had to say it in this because I'm like, what the fuck? I have to go watch this episode. And I actually did. I watched an episode of it, and obviously it's like the green light because it's like the night vision whatever camera. And he takes his shirt off. He's like, "Do you like that, nuns? What does it make you want you to do to me, nuns? Does it make you angry? Does it make you angry? It is." It's so fucking stupid.
Does he get slapped in the face by a ghost?
I don't remember if he got scratched or not. Because I was laughing.
You're an idiot, sir. Just shut your fucking mouth. No one gives a shit about your goddamn tattoos.
And it's
especially not these bitches.
Oh my god. Yeah, so it was pretty funny.
What? Ugh. That sucks, because, like, it'd be a cool show if that guy wasn't such a fuckhead.
Yeah, and it's always funny, because, like...
Must have been a meat cake. What did I say?
Beefcake?
No,
before?
A dick wants.
A dick wants.
What
yes.
a dick wants.
What a dick wants. No, but yeah, he was just like, you want a piece? You want a piece nut? He didn't say want a piece, but he was like, yeah, what does it make you want to do? Does it make you angry? Does it make you angry? What are you going to do? Like, he just wants to rile him up so he gets, like, a response. It's painful.
By taking off his shirt.
It's so painful. And, like,
for the ghost.
For the ghost.
For the quote-unquote ghost.
For the ghost.
For the camera.
For the ghost. He's, like, just...
Does he like work out a lot?
Totally.
And his hair was like
slick?
Okay, he's a
stand by.
Jersey
I have
Shore.
to like. Oh, he totally is.
TL all the time.
He's been doing it for a while now, like the Ghost Adventures, and now it's like as he's gotten older, he like wears like these thick rimmed glasses. I find fucking hilarious. I'm just like, no one believes that you're what you are.
Well, at least he's true to himself. He looks like Drew Lachey.
Who's Drew Lachey?
Nick Lachey's brother.
But that's what he did now because he's like way more sophisticated. But he's
like, I don't need to take my shirt off anymore. I got my glasses.
I got my glasses. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, okay, moving on.
Moving on from
from Doucheville. Okay, so here's some of the ghosts. So Dr. Leon Naralski. I could be butchering that too. The doctor practiced well into his 90s and held the oldest medical license in the state of Texas. So maybe
like
that has
ever?
to do... Yeah, like, so maybe that has to do with
all
something.
The deaths?
Yeah, all the deaths.
I don't know. I'm really old.
So he was the oldest medical licensed doctor in the state of Texas, which I guess I see happy the nuns
also
were
badass.
but the nuns weren't doing that too. But like at the same time, like, damn, Jesus Christ, man.
Why don't you get some new blood in there, huh?
Yeah, right. He was probably was like he keeps
When he
killing
started
everybody.
practicing medicine, like, there's no way shit was the same.
I can't wait to. Here's the next sentence.
Okay.
He was in.
Did I fucking psychically predict? Okay.
He was notorious for making mistakes, including slitting a patient's throat during a thyroid procedure. That's not funny.
I need one more do-over.
It's not funny.
Oh, wait, I slit your throat, so you're fucked. Sorry, I can't do that over.
It's fine. It'll patch right up. You'll just be a mute for a while. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll buff out. Don't worry.
We'll just stitch it right up
So
with my old stitches.
haven't those been used? Like, no, it's fine. It's caked on now. Don't worry
I
about
took
it.
them out of my dog. They're fine.
He's dead now.
He's as dead as a doornail.
So anyway, so maybe not the best that he was practicing through his 90s since he was notorious for making fucking mistakes and slitting patients' throats.
Like, just keep him on the fucking payroll.
Jesus Christ. They're like, we can't get another doctor out here. So he is said to have been one of the many spirits that haunt the hospital, where he roams the halls around the ER, like ER and OR area, and near the doctor's lounge, because, you know, always need a good cup of coffee.
Yes, you do.
The
Talk
doctor
about the gossip.
he got distracted.
Who'd you kill today, doctor?
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just a few people.
The doctor is also said to enjoy flirting and groping women in his office.
All right. What a stand-up man.
He can slit people's throats and grope them? Pfft, sign me up.
And grab their pussies at the
Perfect.
same time.
He must be Trump's doctor. Anyway. Moving on. So Stacy, she was maybe a mom that did not have it going on because she's dead now.
Oh, no.
So, and she was a little girl too.
So she probably wasn't a mom.
No. Unless it was one of those 1800 pregnancies.
I swear I only put like 1.5 shots in these.
I think it's because we weren't laughing the fact that our oxygen is burning down. That's
Yes.
It's fine.
We're losing the oxygen
yeah.
to our brains.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. So she's a little girl around the age of 8 and is said to play in the basement hallway, which is, God, it gives me the chills. As well as the room she stayed in on the first floor, and in the library on the second floor. So she's around. She's around parts of the hospital. So one story is that if you contact Stacy in the basement and ask her to roll a ball and play, and offer her a story reward, she will play with she will play with a ball. She will play with a ball, and then if you go to the library, she will. God, I just wrote this as one long fucking run-on sentence. She will play with a ball, and then if you go to the library, she will appear as you read a book to her. Her favorite is Pokey Little Puppy. Do you remember that book? I remember that book. I remember that fucking book.
It must be a Texas book.
No, it's a like.
I know Pokey Gumby's best friend.
Oh yeah,
The fucking horse.
yeah.
I don't know about Pokey the puppy.
What's up, Pokey?
Yeah, Gumby was stoned as fuck.
I can't. You never like
Pokey
the puppy.
No. Spot. I
No.
remember Spot.
Pokey.
Oh yeah,
Pokey
I
the
remember.
puppy,
Okay,
yes.
I know the picture. I didn't know that
Yes.
was his name. I didn't read that little gold book.
The little they had
Golden
like,
book?
They had like those little gold things on them. Yeah,
It's a little golden book
Yeah.
character, guys.
yeah. So that's her favorite. So go in there and read it.
That's
Gross.
fucking cute.
It's cute, but still
But also
terrifying.
weird. So she'll just be like, you'll just be reading, and then all of a sudden she'll just be like, come out of the dark.
As long as you play with a ball with her in the basement, so then you gotta like go steps to interact with this ghost.
She's
a little bit of work. Now
Yeah,
she's
she
like,
is.
you're
She
gonna
takes a little bit of effort.
you're gonna earn my haunting.
You gonna earn me, okay?
You're gonna earn me, okay? So Doug Richards, I don't know why he gets like a fucking last name, but whatever. Doug was a heavy equipment mechanic who, according to evidence gathered by different sources, died in 1973, kind of the same time as Lucy from the Stanley.
Oh my god, I didn't remember that. Good job, Shay.
I did because I was petrified, so I was just like remembering all the things around me in case I had
day.
to like identify something if I got out of there alive.
The man had 3 stone necklaces on and glasses.
Sick. Many people have claimed to see the apparition of Doug, and have described him as a very tall man wearing blue jeans and a white t-shirt. So that's all about him.
Why are they always so fucking tall?
I don't know.
Don't you hear about a lot of really tall?
You don't really hear about short ghosts, do you?
No.
No, they're not as spooky.
Because they just grow
Because like
in
a
their
tall,
spirit life.
because I guess maybe when you're petrified, maybe you seem shorter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
You're just like, because you're
Yeah.
so small and shrunken
Yeah,
down
and you
that
just like,
things
and you
seem
just
bigger.
recoil, like maybe everything
Okay.
seems bigger.
I could see
So
that.
me deducing that.
All right, I could see that.
So the nuns.
That's a scientific fact. Okay,
It
nunnies.
is, and the nuns.
Was their sister Mary?
No, sure not. So there are many reports of the spirits of some of the nuns who ran the hospital. One of the biggest reports is that up in the nuns' quarters and in the balcony of the chapel, people, particularly women, but sometimes men as well, with tattoos, and this is why Zach
Oh,
douchebag Baggins was doing this.
I just thought he was like that much of a douchebag. I guess it makes
No.
him a little less.
So
of
this,
one.
but yeah, that's why, because they hated tattoos, and I should have said that. So, but sometimes men as well with tattoos have been choked or even scratched by the nuns. So he was trying to get a reaction out of them.
Oh, okay.
But still, like he's like
it was a
getting on
little-
TV. He's like, you want like, and all he had to do was just like sit there. But he
But
was
he
like,
didn't have to
what are you gonna do?
overreact.
What are you gonna do? Do you not like this, nuns? Do you like this, nuns? Like just being a
he's
douche about it.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, just provoking them obnoxiously. So during an investigation at a hospital, an MVP was captured when one of the female investigators said, "Come on, sister, I know you don't like tattoos. What about Catholic girls with tattoos? 'Cause I've got them." Immediately after, a disembodied female voice said, "Going to hell." So, well, I'm fucked. Yeah, so it's not like they're really mean. They're just judgmental, probably like they were in their
nun
lifetime,
days.
in their nun days. So
They're
here's
still stuck in their judgmental states. That's why they keep roaming around that hospital. Can't set themselves free.
they don't know how. So which I don't know. I feel like that's better than like if like a ghost just I don't know. Like
Is
what?
like haunting you. They're just like, you're going to hell.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that better? That's
None of it's better. It's just creepy. It's just sad that they're stuck there for eternity. So, TJ. TJ was a dude that was there for during the rehab hospital days. So, TJ died of a heroin overdose on the back steps of the hospital after it had become obviously a drug rehab facility. So according to the story, there was a bell on the back steps, and at night when the nurses went to bed, one nurse would stay up and listen for the bell. Apparently, on this given night, either the bell did not work, the nurse had fallen asleep, or the nurse had fallen asleep. So the next morning,
nurse,
I know,
nun.
so the nurse nun.
Gutter
Let's
cleaner.
be honest. The next morning, TJ's lifeless body was found on the back steps. TJ was reported to roam the hall near the back door, so that's where he just is stuck. It's like they just don't know. They don't know how to move on. So here we go. So the double homicide / triple stabbing.
Oh, the killer.
Yes. So also while the building
I
was
thought the doctor was gonna be the killer because he literally let so many people die.
right, he just like drip. I gotta
He's
go.
the killer.
I gotta go on my
'Cause he
lunch
doesn't
break.
know what the fuck he's doing.
Right, killer by default. So also while the building was a drug rehab facility, there was a triple stabbing / double murder that took place in the basement boiler room. The story goes that a female nurse / counselor, surprise, a double job duty, was having relations was having relations with 2 different male patients.
Oh damn.
She was a little mink.
The sister?
She was busy. No, she was not the sister.
Oh damn it! That would have been even juicier.
She only has relations with Christ. Okay? She was in the boiler room with one of the males when the other male came in and caught them together. The second male that came in stabbed the female and killing her, and then stabbed the male, like the other guy. And the guy that was being stabbed fought back, took the knife, and stabbed the other guy, killing him. So they both like pretty much killed each other. To this day, there's still blood splatter on the walls of the boiler room.
Let's not clean those up.
Yep. To this day, there is still blood spatter on the walls of the boiler room. It has been forensically tested and has come back positive as human blood. So, there you go.
And we're just gonna leave it there.
We're just gonna leave it there. As far as anyone knows, there have never been any names given of the female or the two males. So here's some of the rooms and some of the shit that happens in there. So the chapel. So the paranormal investigators have heard growling inside the chapel when you read from the Bible. In the emergency,
growling is like the creepiest.
Right.
I feel like I've heard a growl in the Windsor house.
Shut the fuck up.
But I think I was just freaking myself out. But I swear to God, I heard something fucking weird in there one time.
Absolutely not. Fuck off.
I don't know. I think I was maybe really high. And it was
that
dark.
gives me the chills.
I don't know if I did.
Okay. In the ER and the OR rooms.
I didn't. I just made it up.
You're lying. You're making me feel better. Shadows are prevalent in every part of the hospital, but mainly from just inside the four-way intersections where the hallways meet, looking down into the ER OR room. So there's like a lot of shadow activity like around the ER and the OR rooms, which is gross. In the labor and delivery wing, there have been many reports of strange noises, EVPs, and odd happenings there. Mostly women moaning and disembodied voices. I don't know what the fucking moaning and the disembodied voices is about. That's
Does
gross.
a disembodied voice mean just like it's just coming from like? It's
yeah, you just don't know where you don't know where it's coming from, or it's like it's just like those. Okay. Yeah. The second floor. There are also rumors about the hospital having a mental ward at one point, and rumors of right. There's always a fucking mental ward.
I mean, it's rehab too,
right? And rumors of tuberculosis outbreak when a quarantine on the second floor. Oh wait, sorry. And rumors of a tuberculosis outbreak with a quarantine room on the second floor. The nuns lived on site and each spent their lives working to serve others. What are you doing? No?
I'm just sitting. No, just kidding. Yeah. She's talking to her cat, guys.
She wanted to go out, but then she didn't want to go out.
Wait, was that Buddha?
No.
Oh no, Kearney.
It's Kearney. Come on. We can go outside.
I got excited that Buddha came out.
I'm gonna lay down. I don't know where she is. She's being a little shithead.
I'll find her.
In the basement. Shadow people have been seen in the basement as well, and they've been known to charge investigators. People have been scratched.
Charge?
Yeah, like charge them. Not like, like just fucking run at them.
Get at them?
Yeah. People have been scratched, and there have been things thrown at them, with one woman even suffering a seizure.
Oh my God.
Right? Isn't that horrible? There's also a strange sensation that you're being followed while in the basement.
Oh my God. Mm-mm.
Gross, right? And that's the little tale of the Yorktown Memorial Hospital down in Tejas.
Jesus effing Christ.
I know.
It's scary.
It is scary. I don't like it.
We should go.
I mean, maybe when I can run good.
In the day.
When I can run away.
We'll have time for the 100th episode to go down to Texas and visit some
It'll have to be places. Yeah. The 100th episode. That'll work.
That'll definitely work.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
gross. Yeah, gross.
That's cool. I mean,
it's a good one. It's creepy as fuck, but it's good.
I've never heard of it, so
that's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah. What was that MTV show?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think you're. You might be right where it was scared or something like that. You could be right.
Scared or something.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one show, Scared Straight.
That was the one with
drugs.
That was about being in jail.
Oh yeah.
That was not
about. There was
about
also one
ghosts.
that was like kind of a prank show. That was a scare show. That was different.
That like Fear Factor.
No.
Oh.
Fear Factor was like, all right, you have to eat like 1,000 bugs, and then you get $20. Just kidding. Actually,
true.
I think it was like 100,000 or something.
That's
which
true.
is probably about.
That's about right.
40 after taxes.
Gross.
Anyway,
yeah.
That was Fear Factor, and this was fucking Fear Factor today.
This was Fear Factor today.
We're trying to Fear Factor you into fucking being good to the environment and not going to weird hospitals that are abandoned.
Don't do it. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
All right, well, shit, Shay.
I know.
That was one hell of an episode.
It was.
I feel.
It was full of fear on so many levels.
It was.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very, I don't feel anything.
I feel a little buzzed.
I feel a little
after
bit buzzed.
my drink.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel a little buzzed.
But, yeah. I think that we should just roll.
Let's just
I feel
roll.
like we talked a lot.
We
about
did.
our topics.
We did talk a lot. It was
We
good.
were laughing a lot too, so hopefully
It
you guys
was
like
good,
that.
Yeah, we were.
Wait,
Did we what?
should I say my thing or should we roll first? Oh, I'll say my thing.
You can do whatever. You can just say your thing, and then we'll roll.
All right, guys. It's Bree again.
Are you listening?
It's me, still the same old Bree.
Not different.
I'm still here. But if you guys like our stuff, you should follow us on Instagram, THURDYISH. If you like our stuff, you can share with your friends. You can suggest some things to us. DM us if you want. Tell us what you liked about our last episode. I need to post some more shit so we
Do it.
yeah, anyway. But yeah, follow us, send us an email. It's 30ish@gmail.com. If you guys have suggestions about anything that we should cover, definitely send those over. We love hearing what you guys are thinking and stuff that we don't fucking come across. So
It's all good. But mostly thanks for listening. You're the
yeah,
best.
Thanks. You guys are the shit. And
You're the bestest.
It makes us excited that
You like our shit.
we have listeners every week. It's so exciting. And
It
we love
is.
doing this, so it's been fun.
We'll keep on keeping on, even though I'm a little gimp.
And our lives are kind of weird and crazy right now, but we're trying to keep it consistent
That's right.
with the once a week at least
Yes.
postings.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know why I keep whispering in the fucking microphone like that.
it's because you're putting on your boot.
That's true. I'm trying to keep engaged with the conversation.
Yes, thank you, Shay. All right, cool. So I think we're gonna roll
Okay, let me find the dice. The dice.
the Dweez.
The dice. That was.
not crime.
Let's see.
She rolled
Let's see.
a number 2.
2 is crime.
Literally, how?
Dude, it's the universe knows. The
They're like,
universe knows.
Shay just always wants to talk about crime. All right, what is the universe?
But seriously, guys, if you guys
Want
get
me to
tired of me
talk
here,
about
if you
next
guys
week?
get tired of me talking about crime,
6.
paranormal.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, we'll scare the shit out of you next week, so
Yep.
get ready for that.
It'll be great. Maybe Brie will break her leg.
No. I will fucking be far away from you, Shay, with
I'm
your
gonna come-
goddamn bat.
I'm gonna come behind you in the night on a
Hopefully
scooter.
my dog doesn't bite my leg or something. Why would you jinx that on me?
But
Why?
I don't know how real wood that is. I didn't want to take it from the from the rainforest.
It's
This seems like wood.
it's
It's faux wood.
plud,
It's flood.
pleather,
That's pleather.
plud.
No, it's like
It's a
faux wood.
plastic wood.
Oh, I got
Get
it.
it? Pleather.
Jesus
Plud.
Christ. Okay.
I was trying to make a fucking joke.
Okay, you're really funny. Ha 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 ha.
All right, well,
Okay.
we love you guys. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.